Have you ever been in a selling situation where everything seemed to be on track, and then you start to get towards the end of the sales process and things just start to slow down? It's like there's just this sticky gravitational pull that's just slowing the sale down, and in some cases the sale entirely slips through the cracks. This is one of the most common sales challenges that I hear all day long. How can I close my sales more quickly? And yet so much of what happens at the end of the sale actually started at the beginning. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 steps to closing the sale faster so it doesn't slip through the cracks. Check it out. Number 1, organize your entire process. Now, what this really means is that every professional salesperson and sales organization must have a good CRM system to organize everything. The last thing you want to do is just have your entire sales process organized in some Excel spreadsheets or just on paper or in Google Docs. You want to have a particular system to make sure that you can see your entire pipeline, so that way nothing is ever slipping through the cracks. You don't want to walk into the office today and say, well, who do I have to reach out to today? You want to know exactly what that looks like. And so I want to show you an example of what an organized pipeline looks like. Our good friends at Pipedrive have a solution that shows you exactly how to keep your pipeline organized and on track. And so as you can see, you want to have each phase of the sale mapped out where each contact, each organization is clearly arranged exactly where it is in your pipeline. The more organized your process is, the better off you'll be. And so having a good CRM system that really holds it all together is going to be key to making sure that you hold everything on track. Number 2, disqualify prospects. So this is less about organization and more about how you're actually selling. One of the reasons that many sales start to slow down is that they were never truly qualified in the first place. So being really good at using a systematic process to understand whether your prospect is actually qualified or disqualified is going to be key, because you don't want to be spending all of your time with these really disqualified prospects that have just kind of kept in your pipeline. You've got to clean those people out, move on, so that way you're only focusing your time on the prospects that are actually a good fit. And this really requires that we're willing to move on from opportunities that may seem like, hey, you know, this person is a good logo, or it seems like there's something here, but really, if you understood what was truly going on by asking strong questions, you would determine that they are simply not a fit and they're really not going to buy at this point in time. Number 3, present only what's relevant. This is so important because I see salespeople constantly wanting to present their entire offering to every single prospect. But the reality is that you probably have an offering that's pretty broad. And so your prospects often don't need everything that you do. They only need certain things. And so when we're presenting features or components of your offering that are outside the scope of what they're really trying to solve, you're now distracting them. Just imagine if you're buying a car, and let's say you're buying a minivan for your family, and the salesperson says, oh, and this minivan actually has 320 horsepower. You're like, well, I don't need 320 horsepower. I just want a minivan to get my family around town. So now that has pulled the sale off track. And of course, you know, we're not all selling cars. Most of us aren't. But the idea here is that you want to make sure that you're only presenting what is truly relevant to solving your prospects' challenges. Number 4, be NSO. NSO stands for Next Step Obsessed. One of the most common reasons that sales start to slow down is that we are not tying every step in the sales process together with a clear next step. And so becoming obsessed, I mean like you do not sleep at night if you know that you didn't schedule a next step in that last meeting. You are now going to be holding sales together so much more effectively. The greatest mistake that we can make is just having to check in on a prospect after we've given them the proposal, or having to reconnect in a couple of months. Instead, there should always be a scheduled appointment in the calendar. The phrase that is always so valuable to talk with your prospects about is, do you have your calendar in front of you? Which, by the way, everyone has their calendar in front of them nowadays. So you always want to be getting that next step right in the calendar, right then and there, and send out that calendar invite while you're actually on the phone or on the Zoom or face-to-face with them. Always be obsessed with next steps. That's going to hold the sale together, and it's going to condense your sales cycle. Number 5, live by your pipeline. We must become crystal clear and actually truly honest about what is strong in our pipeline and where we need to focus our time. So by having a tool that is holding everything together, the more we are living by our pipeline and only focusing on the opportunities that are truly most current in the moment, the more likely we are to ultimately condense that sales cycle and close sales more quickly and, quite frankly, more frequently. So there are 5 steps to closing the sale faster so they don't slip through the cracks. And I did want to share one very special offer from our great friends at Pipedrive, because the data shows that people that use a CRM system like Pipedrive see a 28% increase in conversion rates, a 21% increase in average deal size, and a 49% acceleration in their sales cycle. So this is important stuff. If you use the link below, you will not only get a 30-day free trial of Pipedrive, but you will also get 20% off any services that you use from them in that first year. This is an amazing discount, and it's a nice opportunity to really start to organize your process. Be sure to just click the link below the video to get your free trial and that 20% off. And if you enjoyed this video, I have an amazing free training on the step-by-step formula to closing more deals. Just click right here to get registered instantly. Seriously, just click right here. This is an in-depth training that will help you close more deals at higher prices, all while generating more meetings. Also, if you got some value, please like this video below on YouTube and be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking my face, which should be right about here, to get access to a new video just like this one each week.